Hi everyone. Today's video is about a book that I recently read, which is called Perfect Days by Raphael Moines. And this is the first book that I read by this author, and it was a really great read, so I figured it was about time that I actually did a book review. And I also want to talk about why I like dark books. So the book Perfect Days, I got this book off of NetGalley. I'm sure all of you are familiar with it. And this book is about a medical student who becomes infatuated with a young woman that he meets at a party. He continues to sort of stalk her, find out information about her, and then he proceeds to try to, make some sort of moves to get to know her better. Unfortunately for her, I guess, and for everybody involved, she's not interested, and she turns him down, which then enrages him and causes him to kidnap her and take her on a sort of road trip around Brazil, because that's where the book takes place. So as soon as I read the synopsis for this book, I thought, wow, this is right up my alley. That's the kind of book that I like to read, so I figured I will definitely read it and give it a try, and it turned out to be a great read. It's like, if you know me, you know that I like the book You by Carolyn Kepnes. Like, I've mentioned it probably a bazillion times on the channel now, so I guarantee, even if you've only watched a couple of videos, you probably know that. But this book is like You on crack. It was just so creepy, so terrifying, and the main character is just so bad. He's so twisted, he's so, I wouldn't call him evil, because just like in You, the main character sort of means well, if you can even use that in the situation. All he wants to do is to just get the girl that he likes to like him back, using some very unfortunate means. And in spite of him being a terrible guy and him doing really questionable, horrifying things, I just deep down I kept hoping that things were going to work out somehow, and that she would just somehow end up with him, which obviously after you kidnap someone that's never gonna happen, but nevertheless. So this book was just, I read it really fast, and I've been sort of into reading some for a while, but this book was great. The writing was so refreshing. It was very humorous in spite of it being about a pretty dark subject matter, such as kidnapping. It was just very well written, and it was definitely something different from a lot of the books that I've read before, but it definitely had the right elements to be the right book that I would like to read. It was very entertaining. There were a lot of close calls, lots of, edge of your seat type situations, so it was definitely a good read. And actually the ending is so unexpected. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, because if you're gonna read this book, you're gonna want to be surprised. But the ending was just so unreal, I couldn't believe it. So there you have it. And along with that, sort of about me liking dark books, I don't know what it is, but before I used to like books with like detectives and things in it, but now I like the books where the bad guy is the main protagonist and you get their perspective, because it just makes it so much more exciting to read about what they're thinking and what they're planning to do and like how they justify. If you liked You, I think you will probably really enjoy this book. And if you like dark books in general, all the books that I like, all the dark ones, if you like any of those, I think you might want to give this one a try. It's not for the faint of heart. It is really twisted, but like I said, if you like those types of books, this one is definitely really unique in a lot of ways, and it's definitely good read. I give 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and I practically never do that, so it tells you how good the book is. And I haven't seen anyone else mention this book before, so I figured I should definitely do that, so all of you lovers of thrillers and suspense could definitely go out and read it. So there you have it. This is my video. Please let me know what you're reading lately, if you've read any good thriller or suspense books. I'm always happy to hear some good recommendations. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.